No, you're the dumb.
No, it's all you.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Chanel.
Hey, Chanel. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Stupid Show. I'm having computer issues.
You're just an issue.
I
So
don't know.
here is your tissue.
What the fuck?
Now dry your eye.
You're
Because
the
here comes
dry.
your girl with some other guy.
You're the dry eye who's a pie fly.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Stupid Show. He's
Because
Dave.
Kurt's
I'm Kurt,
stupid.
and
Look
we're
at
stupid.
that.
We're
You're
stupid.
stupid. Stupid.
He is to dumb.
Kurt is the big dumb dummy.
That's funny. You're like coming in all garbled and shit because I did an internet speed test. I'm like, okay, what's going on? So I'm getting like 8 meg down and 12 up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's something seriously wrong with this laptop.
Lab top.
Yeah, laptop.
My
So,
laptop.
hey, how's everybody doing? Chanel, hi, good to see you. You were first. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She showed me that like at 9:30.
Yeah. She
I
said,
come
"Hey,
in.
Kurt, I'm first."
Yeah. I came in, I'm like, okay, let's fire up the laptop. Why is it doing updates now?
Because that's when you wanted to start it.
No.
uh,
No, that's
oh,
not right. So, yeah, so for anybody new listening, we do this every Tuesday, 10 p.m. You can listen anytime, really, after the fact. This is just something that Dave and I do every
holy
week
shit! Because Kurt's robot voice.
holy shit.
He said
Am
robot
I robot
voice, and
voice?
you were for a second. Yeah,
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna guess you
peachy.
only got 4 gig
That's
in there
just
for
peachy.
memory. Little 4 gigger.
That's it.
Uh,
Yeah, and yep, and Windows 10 takes up that. So, but I've
uh,
got my old laptop is at the apartment, and then I got a friend of mine who's going to see if the memory inside of that can be swapped.
okay. So, did you get? You didn't get everything moved out then?
There's just a few things there left, not much. Like my kitchen stuff needs to go, and just a few odds and ends. But for the most part, it's all out in Luke's garage.
Yeah, because you guys are gonna be moving again,
Yeah.
huh? Oh my god.
Yeah, in about 2.5 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
Moving into, yep, that's when he closes on the house.
The big house.
Yep, the big house. They're almost like downtown. It's like 16 blocks away from my old apartment.
Wow. So like half the
Yeah,
city.
so Kokomo's kind of spread out. It's like if you take Port Huron and like add a half of Port Huron to it, that's the land mass, but we have the same amount of people.
You got more people actually in Kokomo.
Do we?
Yeah. I think you guys
Oh,
are closer to 50,000. We're at like 29.
oh, I didn't know. I thought we were close.
Yeah. So, yeah. You're almost
Oh,
double there.
you're
You're the
double
big
there.
city.
Yeah, the big city. That's right. We should just call ourselves Narcan Central.
But everybody kind of thinks that about their city. Oh, we're the fucking like, yeah, well, everybody's saying that. Like everybody says that's Port Huron is we're the meth capital of the country. Like, no, we're not.
No, come to Kokomo and see what that's like.
It's pretty bad here, but like it's pretty bad everywhere. So
Yeah, it was bad when I was back in whatever 16 when I moved back. for a few
Right.
months before I died. Yeah, so but I mean, yeah, it's just it's everywhere, man. You
It
can't
is.
escape it. Even in the
No.
small towns, you know. But hey, we're not here to talk about downer shit. We're here to be stupid and entertain
Mm.
the masses.
I took some downers once. It was to get me
And
off
I,
of the uppers.
and I took the masses shit.
Ah, master shit. You put
Oh, hey, look.
what?
I had the spinning wheel of death. That's amazing.
Did you? Your wheel spun like death?
Oh, come on.
Come on, Kurt.
What the fuck? This laptop is poo poo.
He's pooping the laptop.
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to try something different.
Oh, like,
Like, I got a thing that I can plug into my phone that I can
okay.
plug my headphones in, and hopefully my speaker or my microphone on my phone will still pick up my voice. So hold
Okay.
on just a second, okay?
He wants me to hold my on.
Yeah. So entertain the people for a minute. Tell them a funny story.
Yeah, so this week I did a thing about a movie that was in a movie, and Kurt's gonna say, "Oh no, that was such and such a movie," but I'm like, "No, that was really me, because that's how my life
Oh,
is." And I make actually my life in the movies, and I never get paid for them. It's crazy because like I do the same thing when I'm writing songs. Like I'll write a song and I'll leave it somewhere, like say Pizza Hut. I'll write it on the back of a pizza box, and then somebody will steal my song. And then a few years later, I'll be like, "Hey, didn't I write that song?" And Kurt will be like, "Oh my God, that's your song from Pizza Hut on the pizza box." But that's how it happened. It really did. And then today, I had my son fix the toilet. He's like, "Hey, so what do you think's wrong with it?" And I'm like, "Well, it's a flapper." He's like, "Well, how do you know?" I said, "Because it'll go and fill for like a half a second and then stop. And then 5 minutes later, it'll go and then fill for a half a second and then stop." And he's like, "Well, you don't think maybe the seals where the bull's going to the tank maybe be leaking?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "Usually it's only one of three things, and mainly one of two. It's either the fill valve or the flapper or the tube that goes into the fill tank. And but it's not going to be that one." And he's like, "How do you know?" And I'm like, "Because these are the most common things. It's really all they can be." And so he replaced the flapper. And God damn it, it was a flapper. And when he took the old one out, he's like, "Yeah, there was a big bubble in it." I'm like, "Yeah, that happens over time because they're plastic and they wear." And that's how exciting my life is. Uh, and what else happened this week? My daughter went on vacation with her mom to Florida, and she got sad news while she was gone. Her kitty passed away. So that was kind of sad. But yeah, that's our whole excitement. And Kurt's he's breaking the internet. He can't figure out how to get back in. He's like, "Man, what did I do? What did I do?" And then he's going to tell us all about this exciting thing and how special he is and how his band practiced. And I like, you ever notice like almost any of the videos or pictures they do of the band, you never see the picture of Kurt. They kind of always hide him. And I think that's hilarious. And I'm like, "Luke does that on purpose, Kurt." And he's like, "No, he doesn't." I'm like, "He does, because he knows you're ugly." So Kurt's like, "No, that's not true." And I'm like, "No, it's real." Oh, that poor guy. I put him through the ringer. And as Kurt would say, it's tens on the hour. Uh, So this coming up week, well, actually, I did go grocery shopping too, and I had a really good deal on strawberries. I got a whole case of strawberries. Well, not a case. Yeah, I guess it's a little case for $1.88. I always like when I can get fruit for really cheap because, man, I love fruit. I wish I could get the good fruit cups where they mix them, like the fresh fruit, because I love that stuff. And then I got some hard salami. And what else did I get besides hard salami? I got Dijon mustard for my hard salami. And I got some mild cheddar and hot pepper jack cheese because those are good sandwiches. But I got to start buying stuff that I can cook now again because the weather's starting to cool down. So I don't mind running the stove. I hate running the stove in the summer. So I just like buy stuff that I can make real quick. And that's mostly sandwiches. And then I buy that Private Select bread because that stuff's really good. The rye bread, the light rye. And I love the taste of it. I used to buy the beefsteak seeded rye. But man, that's $4.99 for a thing of bread, where I can get the Private Select bread for $2.99. And that makes a huge difference because I can get 2 loaves for what I'd pay for one. And then that's pretty much my whole week.
Hello.
Yes, Kurt is back.
I am back. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. No, I didn't gray poop on anything. My poop's usually kind of brownish, not gray.
Okay.
So, did it work?
No, it didn't. Hang on. Let me see.
What are you doing, dummy?
Nothing. Obviously, nothing.
I was talking about my shopping experience.
Oh yeah.
At the grocery store.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the laptop. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot it. And then I thought I had a way to hook my headphones up to my tablet so it would work, but it's not. So fuck.
So what are you doing now?
Me, I guess.
What are you on now?
Tablet, just by itself.
Okay. Figure you gotta try.
Well, I just gotta remember not to cover up the microphone.
Yeah, stop covering up the microphone. God, you're a dick.
I mean, what?
Stop being such a dick.
Anyways.
Yeah, so yeah.
I'm back.
I was telling them too that we had a trouble with the toilet where it filled for a couple seconds and then stop, and it'd do that like every 5 minutes. So Daniel's
well, that's no good.
Yeah. So Daniel's like, "What do you think it is?"
The toilet.
I said, "Well, it's a flapper."
You're a flapper.
I said, "Really, with the toilet, like when it's a bowl, it can be one of 3 things." So I told him the 3 things it could be. He's like, "Well, you don't think it can be where the bolts go on the from the bowl to the tank?" And I'm like, "No." I said, "They're not leaking." I said, "It's a flapper."
It's a flapper.
I said, "It's usually the most common things. It's either going to be the flapper or the fill valve. If it's a fill valve, it'd be constantly fucking running."
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Okay." So he replaced that today.
Did it fix it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. That's good. Yeah, just so I'm sorry I'm running a little late.
just technical difficulties. I'll have it all figured out. And worst comes to worst, I'll just use my old laptop next week, and because I know for sure that works because I've used it before.
Wow,
So
I like how this is coming in now. It's coming in loud.
is it
Yeah.
okay? So
it's
Dave,
powerful. It's powerful.
it's powerful. What? How good, sir, was your week?
Well, I just told everybody how my week was.
Oh, okay. Well, I missed
That's
it,
what
so
I've
I
been-
guess.
That's what I was telling everybody about.
Oh, I see. So I
Yeah,
guess it's my
actually-
turn.
You're kind of loud, so you're either too
Oh.
loud or you fucking muffle it, you big dickhead.
Well, I flipped the tablet around so the microphone's up on the top now, so I'm not covering it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you're right on it, man.
No, I'm not actually.
You're like, you're
Okay.
almost like you got it like. I'm like, what?
You
the
are
fuck?
so stupid.
You're like deep throating the microphone.
You're deep throating the
I remember.
microphone.
Oh my god! I remember one time, my mom and dad took me and Derek down to Lakeside Mall, and they had this talent show there. And there's this girl that's singing the song "Great Balls of Fire," and oh my god, when she put the when she turned the microphone up, it looked like she was goddamn deep throating it. I'm like, oh my god, she wins just for that.
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah, so,
So
how was
my
your
week. My week, you ask.
Mm. Yeah,
I don't
okay,
know.
the band thing. You know what I like about when like Luke does videos or takes pictures of you guys?
What's that?
That he always hides your face.
I that's by design, sir.
That's what I told him. I'm like, hey, that's a good idea, Luke. He's like, I didn't do it on purpose. I'm like, yeah, you did. You don't have to lie to me. I'll still be your friend.
Whatever, Dave.
I said I'd hide his face too.
That's why I love being the front man in all of our bands. I sang and played drums. I still hid.
Yeah, nobody's seen your face, so that was kind of the point.
That's what I said. I said I didn't mind being in the back singing shit. Nobody had to look at me. They all stared at your ugly mugs.
Oh, they were happy to look at my ugly mug.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we can go with that. That's fine.
They'd be like,
So let's see. Let me
that
think.
Dave, he's handsome. That Dave's a sexy star.
So if you have sex with 3 people, it's a threesome. If you have sex with 2 people, it's a twosome. So you're handsome, huh?
That's right.
You have sex with your hand?
Somebody's hand.
I thought you were going to say somebody's got it.
Yeah.
I never thought about, you know what? I'm kind of dumb.
Just kind of.
You know what? I really hate you.
Okay.
Love you.
Okay, love you. Now what?
I forgot that I can get into the chat on my phone.
Yes.
Let's see. Playing Q, don't recommend, As soon as I figure out how.
Damn, Chanel said she heard deep throat. Oh, yes. That was about the girl with the microphone.
2 turntables with a mic.
The talent show girl, the winner.
Oh. I guess maybe I can't chat. What's that do? No captions available for this video. Well, why the fuck not?
Because you a
I don't
dummy.
know. Okay. I don't care. I'm gonna. At some point in my life, I'm gonna get this all figured out. I'm gonna get my shit together. I promise.
You will never have your shit together, dummy.
So, anyways, my week. Unless you have
Yeah.
something else you'd like to interject.
Always, but okay. How was your week?
It was boring.
Yeah.
Didn't do.
Oh.
I mean, we went and got. Let's see. So we went and got the majority of my stuff out of my apartment,
Right.
and that's all in Luke's garage. Had a kick-ass band practice Saturday because this coming Saturday is the gig.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow I'll be putting in some work tomorrow,
Oh yeah.
fine tuning, just like um the saxophone solo for Still Rock and Roll to Me, and making sure I got the keyboard part down for Tempted, and like the piano solo for People Are Strange and shit like that. Oh yeah, and House of the Rising Sun. Hi, yeah.
God, man, I remember playing that.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, we did it without a keyboard player. You guys just did everything on the guitars.
I remember when we did that at. I don't know who was. Somehow I got roped into playing bass with Dave Dillon and Chris.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For the AA dance.
Yep, I was there because I
Right.
drummed.
Yeah, so we got you up to drum, and then we got Wayne up to play guitar, and then we did House of the Rising Sun.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, because Dave's like, I need to take a break. Fuck, I'll sit in and play. I don't care.
We had you play Wipeout.
Yep. Yep, that was fun. That's when I could play really fast. I'm not real fast anymore. I'm a pocket drummer now. I get in my groove and I stay there. But anyways, so band practice went good. I mean, not much else. My car is at the mechanic's. He's fixing what needs to be fixed. Yeah, see, I can't really bitch because he's doing all the labor for free.
Wow.
So it's like he'll get to it when he gets to it, and I'm like, you know what? For free, I'm all right with that. I am way all right with that. So
what all's got to be done to it?
Well, it needs tires for one thing. The brake lines in the back, when they towed it, they got cut. The tow truck kind of went underneath and caught the brake lines. So fortunately, my mechanic's like, hey, I got brake lines just laying here. I can throw those on. I'm like, sweet. And I think it needs new pads. The rotors might need to be turned.
Probably.
Needs an oil change, needs plugs. So, I mean, it needs a few minor things, but oh yeah, and the air doesn't work. I'm like, you know what? We're getting on winter. I don't give a shit until next summer.
Yeah, you can just roll down the goddamn window.
Not when it's 92 fucking degrees out, I can't.
Sure you can.
Yeah, just like you can, huh?
I stay home, so I don't fucking.
Yeah, well, see. Yeah, you sit in the fucking air, which is exactly where I would be.
Right. So.
Well,
like,
I mean,
it's like 952 degrees. I'm not going anywhere today.
Nope, definitely not. When you can fucking crack an egg on the sidewalk and it fries in 8 seconds, you know. Yeah, there was no doctor. There's no sense for me to be out in this at all.
So you had no doctoring?
No. Well, Kelly came Thursday. He said everything looks good. I had to call and make an appointment with a vascular surgeon, and I might need surgery on my legs.
Yeah, you had to go see the veterinarian.
No, vascular surgeon, sir.
Yeah, for all the varicose veins.
Yep, they might have to all be removed, and so I was like, "Is that inpatient or outpatient?" He said, "It just depends on what they have to do."
Yeah, sometimes they can just zap them.
Right. He said, but if they're real bad, he said that's going to require a hospital stay. He said, and it will definitely require rehab.
Yeah.
I went, why? I know how to walk. He said, just because you know doesn't mean you can. I went, oh, well, I mean, you know, that's accurate.
Right.
So, yep. So I'm all geeked about this, about the gig coming up. It'll be fun. It's a paying gig.
Yeah.
I'm not taking any money. I'm just putting my money back into the band, though.
Yeah. Why?
I don't even
get a van.
You're
gonna get the torn van.
Yes, we are.
Actually,
Yeah.
you should put it into like fucking making promo vid, and fucking promo pics, and
Yeah,
so you
we're
can
doing
get
all
yourself,
that.
so you can
That
get yourself out there and fucking like hire a manager or be a manager or something.
the bass player Eric said we should do something like when Wings did the Band on the Run cover.
Okay.
I was like, oh, see, you're not impressed. You're like,
I'm
who
not a
the fuck are the Wings?
Yeah, I was not a big fan of the Wings.
I love the Wings, so that's fine. You can be wrong. It's all right.
I can just
We are not always going to agree on music. That's
Well,
fine.
of course not.
I mean, for the most part, yes, we agree on some good stuff, and
Yeah.
you hate a few of my things, and I hate a few of your things, and that's just the way it goes. We're adults. We say okay, and we move on.
Not always, but right. On that, it's something that is subjective. So
Exactly. It's all I mean, if you think about it, everything is subjective. It just
no,
depends on your point of view.
no, not everything is subjective.
Well, it can be.
No.
Like what?
Oh, like the laws of physics.
Well, I mean, like things that are within our power.
No, there's still things that are fucking like
Okay.
not
I mean, sure. That's that's your opinion, and I value your opinion. So, oh shit. Did you do anything like major that I missed out on, other than the toilet?
I probably did, and I forgot. I talked about it, and I already told them. So
Okay. Oh bother. What's wrong with us?
Oh, I got a call today. Of course, actually it wasn't today, it was yesterday. But how come anytime anybody calls for anything, it's like right after you fucking lay down for a nap? I just fall asleep.
Isn't that Murphy's Law?
Murphy's an asshole. He needs to get punched in the eye. So yeah, I fucking just fall asleep. And I wake up because the phone's ringing. It's of course my phone. My ringer is of course the Darth Vader.
Imperial Death March.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. So, anyways, I hear that and I get up and I'm like, hello, because I don't recognize the number, and I'm like, hello, and they're like, I whatever my name is, because I can't remember what the fuck her name was, because she had really broken English. And so anyways,
that's always fun.
Yeah, she's like, with Fidelity Services, and first of all, we'd like to offer our condolences on the death in your family. Or no, we first of all would like to offer our condolences. I'm like, how the hell did you know you woke me up? That's what I said to her too. And she says, "Oh, well, I'm sorry, I didn't about that too, but we're talking about on the death in your family." I'm like, "Oh, okay, well, thank you." She said, "What would another time be better?" And I said, "Well, usually when I'm not sleeping's a good time to call." But she says, "Well, when's that?" I said, "Well, I'm awake now because I had to answer the phone."
See, that's exactly. It's like, hello, Mr. Collins. Did I wake you? No, I had to get up to answer the phone anyways. What do you want?
So, anyways, we're with Survivor Services.
Survivor Series.
And I'm like, yeah, I retired a long time ago. But so yeah, I'm like, Survivor Services from where? And she's like, from where my dad worked when he was in Illinois.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, okay. So I don't know why they're getting a hold, because from my understanding, his pension was the type that stopped when he passed away. So
right.
They're like, well, we sent out paperwork on the 14th, so it should be there within a week. I'm like, God damn, you're from Illinois and it's going to take fucking another week after the 14th?
Hey, they have this new thing out. I don't know if you've heard of it or not. It's called the internet. You
I'm
can
like,
actually send an email.
she did too. She sent me an email because she wanted me to take down her number if I had any questions. I'm like, oh man,
I'll have a pen.
I'm like, I don't even have my glasses, so I can't see. Because when you woke me up, I had to walk out to the other room, and so anyway, she's like, oh well, I'll send you an email. So I gave her my information for that. But yeah, they're sending me this shit to fill out.
Are you like going to be eligible for some of your dad's pension?
I don't know. Probably not.
Huh.
It's probably just legal shit. So they
Sure.
can just close his account.
But like, why is it? Why are you doing that? Why isn't your sister doing that?
Well, because they have to do it for any of his surviving family. So like his brother will get shit too.
Oh, okay, I got you. So yeah,
So
that makes sense. So you and Diana will get it.
Mike, me, Diana,
And Mike.
yeah,
Yeah.
and his brother.
And his brother.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, so I mean, so you got woke up and you're like, great. Were you able to get back to bed?
No, hell no.
Oh, hell no, he said.
No.
No, that's a hard no.
No.
Well, I mean, well.
Several hours later I could, but
you're like, well, fuck, might as well get up and have coffee. Pardon me. Anyways, it's 31's on the hour.
31's almost 32's.
Yes, and you know
I did watch a show on Netflix called Wrestlers, and it was a documentary series of Al Snow and OVW, which was pretty good. You should watch it.
Yeah, I think I will. We caught up on Ahsoka, and we're getting through Andor, and tomorrow I'm going to start the Clone Wars.
Oh, October 6th, season 2 of Loki.
Oh yeah. I'll be definitely that's the weekend that my folks will be here, so it'll probably be after they leave.
Yeah. And then the following week of that is 2-year anniversary of me not smoking.
That's awesome, dude.
And then the week after that, 2-year birthday of my granddaughter.
Wow.
And then after that would be your son's birthday, wouldn't it?
Yep. October 12th.
Yeah, that's really honestly about the same date as me, the 2 years not smoking.
That's awesome, dude. Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Because that was October 11th. Yeah.
Yep, day before Jonathan's birthday.
Yeah, he's going to be 29.
I know, dude. Please don't remind me.
Wow.
Hi, Chanel says a nap. What's this you speak of?
Oh, a nap. I don't sleep. I just nap a lot.
That's Dave's life. It's a series of naps.
Yeah. I get like 2.5, 3 hours here. 2.5, 3 hours there.
Yep. And then he gets up, drinks coffees, yells at people over the internet, and then goes and lays back down again.
No, I'm past that yelling shit on the internet. I just shake my head.
Well, I mean, attaboy. Anyways, kids, it's that magical time of the show where we talk about our top 10 list. And Dave,
on the hours.
Yes, 34 is on the hour. And Dave already came up with our top 10 list for next week. But let's get through this list, and then we'll talk about next week's list. All right, this week's list, I decided, we would do our top 10 favorite drummers. Okay?
Yeah.
And you started last week, so I'll start this week.
Okay.
Number 1.
Yep.
Neil Peart.
Yep.
Is that your number 1?
Of course.
Okay. That's easy. Number 2. John Bonham.
Don't even have him on my list.
Okay, that's cool. Who you got for number 2?
Mike Portnoy.
He is in my honorable mentions.
Okay.
All right. Number 3,
Yeah.
Keith Moon.
Don't have him in my list.
Okay.
Number 3, Gene Krupa.
I didn't have Gene. And that's a shame because I should have. Let's see. Number 4,
Mm-hmm.
Alex Van Halen.
Don't have him in my list.
All right.
Number 4, Stuart Copeland.
Is he in my honorable mentions? He is not.
How do you not even have him in your top 10?
I know.
Holy fuck.
That's my bad. And because he is a hell of a drummer.
Oh my God. Phenomenal. Honestly, the whole band, everybody in the Police is fucking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 5,
Yeah.
Juna.
No.
She's a little Japanese girl. She got famous on YouTube. She played Through the Fire and Flames when she was like 15 and killed it. Like the drummer from Dragon Force watched her do this and he said, "Oh my God."
My number 5,
Uh-huh.
Buddy Rich.
Honorable mention.
Okay.
Number 6, Joe Morello from the Dave Brubeck Trio.
All right. My number 6, Terry Bozzio.
That's my number 9. Let's see. Number 7, Samus Policelli.
Don't know.
He's got, like, if you look on YouTube, he goes by the YouTube handle 66 Samus.
Okay.
Got a really long beard, long black. He's great, dude. He can play too. He's awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
And he's just a YouTube drummer?
No, he plays in a few bands, and he actually he played on one of Dave Townsend's studio albums.
Who?
Not Dave Townsend. His last name's Townsend, but I can't.
Kevin Townsend?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was something like that. That he drummed like 3 or 4 tracks on one of his albums for him.
Okay. My number 7, Elvin Jones.
Ooh,
You know who
yeah.
he played with?
I know the name, but I don't know. Was he with? I can't think of it.
The most famous would be the John Coltrane Quartet.
Oh, okay. No, that maybe it isn't the same person I'm thinking about. Okay, that's cool. Number 8,
Okay.
Carmine Apiece.
Okay. My number 8, Cozy Powell.
Cozy. How could I forget Cozy? Damn. Deep Purple, Emerson Lake, and Powell. Damn. All right, so I already said my number 9.
My number 9 is Ian Pace.
Another Deep Purple drummer. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, now, do you have any honorable mentions?
Nope.
Okay, so I had 4, but now I'm down to 2.
All right.
And they are Ringo Starr
Okay.
and Animal.
Animal.
That's right. Okay. Number 10.
Mm-hmm.
the Mad Drummer, Steve Moore.
Oh, that's a dude whose arms flail all over like me in the truck.
Yes.
All right.
And that, every time I watch him play, that's exactly what I think of. I'm like, Dave's doing it solo?
Fucking that guy got all his moves from Dave.
That's right. He watched Dave play in his front living room.
Dave did it first.
Yeah, Dave. Yeah, you're a ripoff.
I think that's one thing I was talking about when you were like gone. I'm like, yeah, I remember. Like, I'm gonna talk about like this movie that Kurt will say it was a movie, but it was actually my life that somebody stole and made into a movie. Kind of like all the songs I used to write, and then I'd leave it somewhere and somebody'd steal it, like the one from Pizza Hut that I wrote on the back of a box. And then I heard a couple of years later, and Kurt's like, "Hey, didn't you write that at Pizza Hut on the back of the pizza box?" Yes.
Yes. Or on the back of a Subway napkin.
Yeah.
That's right.
My number 10, Mitch Mitchell.
Oh, Mitch Mitchell.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we had some pretty good ones. So let's see. Out of that, we had 2. So obviously, number 1 is The Professor.
Yeah.
And number 2 is Terry Bozzio.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. So that is the top 10 list for this week. Dave, why don't you tell them what we're doing next week?
Next week, we are doing our top 10 of the 80s songs. Now, it doesn't really matter how you view, like, it could be your favorite 80s songs or songs that when you think about the 80s, these are the songs that you would think about first, or that's kind of how I'm viewing it, as like, okay, these are the songs that would remind me of the 80s.
Oh, and I've got I have a comprehensive list.
Like, Don't You Forget About Me. That's totally going to remind you of the 80s.
Here I Go Again.
Right. Or
The Safety Dance.
Or Talk Dirty to Me.
Cyndi Lauper, Time After Time.
Yeah, Girls I Just Want to Have Fun. That would definitely do it.
Yep. So the iconic 80s songs.
Yeah. So.
Yep. Oh, good. This one will be rough for me because, my extensive music knowledge. I mean, I listened to a lot of music back in the 80s. I wasn't pigeonholed into just one, I mean, to be fair, like hair metal was probably my biggest one.
Okay, now my list's done.
You're such a dick.
I'm joking, but yeah, that's kind of what we do. I joke about it. I always tell Kurt, before the show, like half hour, did you get your list done yet?
Yeah.
It's like, I just finished it.
See, and that's honestly, that's what I was waiting for. It's like, okay, Dave's picking the top 10. I said, he's probably already thought about it and done his list, and then he'll suggest it. And I'll say, okay. And then you're like, okay, got my list done.
No, I wouldn't start before we agreed on it anyway, because not necessarily that we're going to agree on it, but we usually do.
Right. I don't think we've ever not agreed on a top 10 list.
Right.
So, yeah, that's cool, man. I may draw inspiration because, I mean, like a lot of my friends.
Chanel says, because all the songs we talked about, oh, you already did your list.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Fine Young Cannibals. She drives me crazy.
And you just can't help.
Ooh, that might be 90s.
Couldn't tell you.
At 89, I'll have to look that up. But I mean, Rico Suave. That's definitely 90s. Good stuff. Taco.
Well, my first thought was going to be, all right, well, what am I going to say? I'm like, I should tell Kurt that we should do our list this week about top 10 things I can stick in my butthole.
Number 1, my sock.
G.I. Joe.
Gerbil. Put a little man in your butt. I said, put a tin can in your butt. Oh no.
Put
Hey,
a rubber
but-
band in your butt.
I said, put a Jimmy Jam in your butt.
Put the whole band in your butt. What?
I said, put your whole fam damn in your butt.
Watch me
What?
put my hand in your butt. What?
That's gross. Have a cup of tea in your butt. I said, put me in your butt. That's gross.
Gotta take a pee in your butt. What? That's
Stand up and shout, wee in your butt. That's too much butt stuff, sir.
watch the show Glee in your butt. What?
Go tee hee in your butt.
Uh,
Oh shit. We're so dumb. Oh man. Okay, so that'll be good. Like I said, I'll be turning to like Chanel always comes up with some pretty
Got
good
gotta play bass like Flea in your butt.
oh quench your thirst from the water on my knee in your butt.
Damn.
Yeah, that's right. I went there. I went full Major Pain.
Damn. Never go full Major Pain.
Well, I will put my foot so far up your butt, the water on my knee will quench your thirst.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
Tomorrow we start the hard stuff.
Ladies.
The hard stuff. My little patch of Brussels sprouts, unroot yourself.
Damn, you know that movie well like I do.
I know. Well, it's your fault. You're the one that said, "Hey, you should watch this." No one. Okay.
And then like 9 million views later.
I know. I was like Hot Rod. I've drugged my feet so long watching that. Now I'm glad I did.
Oh
That
my
first
god, I
opening
know.
scene was just
Right
worth
from the opening scene, I was like, okay, I love this fucking movie.
Yep.
Shoot,
Said you look nice today, too.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, you finish.
No, you finish.
Hey, Hardens.
Hey, Ardens, what's happening?
My California friend.
Hey, there's somebody else here too, you know, Hardens.
Yeah, but
This
you
is
don't count, Kurt.
No, I don't count Kurt. I count numbers.
Yes. So what are your plans coming up for this week?
Gig Saturday.
Not this Saturday.
Yes, this Saturday.
This Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you're gonna get in the spotlight.
No, well, I mean, I got a couple of solos and I'm singing a couple of songs, but you know, nothing like I'm singing Keep Your Hands to Yourself because I sing that song in every fucking band I'm in.
Hello, Tamsy. Holy shit, everybody's showing up at the end.
Hey, good to see y'all. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
She's
Yeah,
like,
I'm singing I'm singing Keep Your Hands to Yourself. And I'm singing When You're Down in the Dumps, you'll do some 10-pound clumps
yeah,
of cocaine.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember singing it. It was Coca-Cola. Or no, caffeine. That's what we sang.
Yeah. Caffeine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna be I guess it's like a coffee bar we're going to. They serve coffee drinks and alcoholic drinks.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a hipster place, I guess.
Yes.
So there'll be a bunch of dude with neck beards and you know.
Sweet. Maybe one of them can fix your computer while you're there.
It's like, wow, does like everybody work at Geek Squad here?
That's right. Well, you know they got to have computer people at the coffee shop and shit.
Oh, of course. Let's see. David Melbourne, not from Melbourne. Hello.
Yeah, she's from New Zealand.
Oh, nice. NZ. Let's
Yeah.
see. And then, well, my foot guy's coming to see me Thursday.
Yeah.
I got a few phone calls I got to do to wrap up all my stuff at the apartment. Got to shut my cable off, and I got to turn my keys in.
Right.
All that happy horse shit,
Take one
and then
last poop in the toilet,
and just leave it.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna poop in the shower.
Damn. I remember one time. Oh my god! I was at this party. Being young and like in your 20s, man, with a bunch of drunk people. But there's this dude fucking throwing up in the toilet, and I had to pee really bad. So I just lifted it into the sink and just pissed in the sink.
I swear, I thought you were gonna say I was so drunk I just pissed on the back of his head
I was tempted, but I just
by the fruit of another. That's a dude. I mean, I can remember like, do you vaguely remember?
Stopping in Tamsy?
Yeah, Tamsy, thank you. Do you remember? Well, I don't know if you would when Derek Johnson and Carol were living over on 10th Street,
Uh,
right over there by 10th and Union, in that big white apartment building next to the vacant lot.
10th and Union would be.
So don't hurt yourself. Or 10th and Court. Sorry.
Okay, 10th and Court. No, because that would be where Speedy Q is.
Oh, so it is 10th and Union. I
10th
forget.
and Union would be on the other side where the school used to be. Well, yeah, because there's a school on both sides. One was a junior high, and then the other is Woodrow Wilson.
It would have been between Wall and Court.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. It would have been on the odd number side of the street. So that would have been the east side.
Right across from Mitchell?
Yeah. Well,
Medical?
like, right, Mitchell Medical. And then if you crossed Court, there was that empty lot there. And then there was that big white apartment building. They lived upstairs.
Okay, yeah, because the one corner would be Mitchell Medical. The other would be
there was that little drugstore there.
Yeah,
but it's
a pharmacy, and now it's a smoke shop.
Well, it was a beauty supply place for a while.
Yeah, and then on the other corner it was a house. So yeah, I know what corner you're talking about. Yeah. It used to be.
They lived upstairs. Well, they had a party, and I was like, I took up residence on their couch, so we're all partying. I remember I was sitting on the toilet, and then I had to get sick. So Derek came in. I'm shitting on the toilet, and I'm puking in the tub.
Oh my god!
And so he comes. He pisses in the sink. And I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I think I was probably in that bathroom for, I'd say, at least an hour and a half. It was horrid.
Yeah, people at parties are either smoking meth in the bathroom or getting sick.
Yeah. Well, and I was dating Carol's sister, Donna, at the time.
That poor girl.
I know. Well, even worse now, she's married to Fergus Hess.
I don't even know who that is.
You're not. Joe Mozak and I used to come into Bev's, and we just we razz the shit out of him.
Yeah, I don't recall him. I mean, I probably would if I seen him. It doesn't.
Well, you've heard me, Joe. We're like, hey, that's Fudgy.
Yeah, offhand, it just doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, that's all right. You're not missing much. Oh.
And Joe just disappeared off the face of the earth a while ago.
Yeah, he I mean, it's like he quit Facebook and everything.
Yeah, him and his wife split, I think, and then he just disappeared.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, his daughter still has her Facebook, but that
Yeah.
hasn't been updated in a while.
Right.
So I don't know what happened to him. I sent him a message when Joe died, but he never read it or looked at it, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I don't know. I mean, I kind of assumed that he took a hiatus, but I didn't know he was like taking an entire hiatus.
Right.
He's like, "Fuck life. I'm gonna, hide in a cave for a while." It's like, hey, electricity, that's a novel idea.
I kind of miss though, like the parties, like as a teenager, because like a lot of them, and of course this started like around the time you were gone to Washington and shit. But I started like all summer long, fucking, we'd be playing parties and shit.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Good old Washington. I fucking hated it out there. I know it was all I could talk about. And then I got out there and I was like, fuck this. I don't like it out here. The time's all screwy. The people are screwy. It's like,
and
it
that
fucking-
weird aroma.
yeah, that garlic aroma, that good level Tacoma.
Right.
Yep, that's right. I went from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Tacoma, Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. No? Okay.
No.
I just made that up off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
I'm a poet and didn't know it, but all right, kids. Well, listen,
Kurt sees that Chanel's heading out and he's got to pee. And
well, I gotta take some medication. I'm stuffy.
yeah, I want to make some coffee. And
Okay, good night, Chanel. Have a see you tomorrow, and I'll be looking forward to my salad.
she's gonna cook you a salad.
Yeah, cook me a salad, Dave.
That's right. She's gonna cook you a salad.
Oh, she makes a killer salad, man. This thing is monstrous. Breaded chicken, bacon, ham, cheese, both kinds of olives, tomatoes.
Hey,
Oh.
thank you for stopping in, Hardens.
Yeah, Hardens, thanks. We appreciate you. Hey, listen, everybody. If you wouldn't mind, take the time, like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. If you are, tell your friends. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah, force your friends to like, comment, and subscribe.
That's right. Force them.
Right.
Tell them.
Yeah.
Tell them we're great people, and if they don't like it, then
Tell them if they were really your friend, they'd like, comment, and subscribe.
that's right. I mean, you just pressure them into wanting to like this.
That's right.
That's because, and click that bell notification so you can get notified when we have new content, and that's
shit.
every Tuesday.
Now I got to figure out a name for next week's stream because you did it last week.
That's right. Who are you? Who? I gave him that title, and then he says, "Oh, I just thought maybe you were having a mental break."
Who?
I'm like, no.
Who? I was stuttering. I'm like, oh, okay.
No, he had Meltilus disease going on.
Yeah,
funny.
It's my little mental tick. All right, dickhead.
All right. Anyways, thanks everybody for stopping. This is The Stupid Show. He's Dave. I'm Kurt. Dave, take us out of here.
So long. See you later. Love you. Bye-bye.
Love you.